Briana Olsen kidnaps her son and takes him to LA because she thinks she can do whatever she wants with her kid. Hey everybody, if you are new here, make sure you like and subscribe so you can stay up to date on all things internet drama. If you're a returning subscriber, make sure you click that notification bell so you never miss a video. Now, before I start this video, I do want to say that this is going to be a two-part series. So first of all, make sure you thumbs up the video if you like it, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you get notified when part 2 comes out. There's going to be a lot going on in these videos, everything from taking a child illegally over state lines, alleged neglect of said child, potentially putting the child in danger, and detainment and arrest. So lots of trigger warnings here, lots of disclaimers, and of course everything in this video is alleged, nothing stated as fact, and go form your own opinions. Blah blah blah. In this first video we can see that Bree is at the airport and there was some confusion, some mix-up, some bad parenting. Basically, Bree couldn't get the airport information right for whatever reason. That's not what's important. What's important is that you can kind of start to see some distress in Bree's face. The way she's talking is really concerning, but she's basically fed up with having to do all the traveling to see Winter, but that's part of co-parenting, and I don't feel bad for her.
Bro, shit like this is just so frustrating. Like, I wish I just lived in the same city as my son sometimes, so it just, none of this, I had to deal with none of this. Because this shit, and don't take this the wrong way, but this shit makes me not even want to, like, do any of this. It makes me, like, not even want to try, because it's, like, so much bullshit.
Now, in this next clip, I was actually watching 2K's live, so this is my own screen recording. Basically, 2K is already in LA. He obviously knew this was going to happen. I mean, Bree is live streaming her life on Kick, and I think Snapchat, well, no, I think her Snapchat got taken away. So I believe she's mainly on Kick. But anyway, 2K, being the great dad that he is, or at least the great dad we think he is already in LA. So basically in this clip, 2K is saying that he knows that Winter is crying. I guess the chat is telling him that Winter is crying and that he's gonna take care of it.
That's another reason why I'm saying, bro, a lot of y'all smart, a lot of y'all not. Okay, yes, okay, look, I get it. Winter is crying. Winter is crying right now. Okay, I'm gonna handle that.
In this next clip, Jordan's basically talking about how he doesn't trust Bree anymore, but I don't really know if I trust Jordan. I think he knows more than he's letting on, and he's pretending that he's the responsible one in this situation, but he's not fooling me. I don't think he's the responsible one in this situation. And I think he knows a lot more than he's letting on about this situation, in my opinion.
I'd probably think this was like a skit. But I genuinely am starting to like not fuck with Bree.
In this next clip, Bree is asking Itai, who is her boyfriend, manager, whatever he is, I don't really know. He's like less talkative than Jordan. Like Jordan's the talkative one in that duo. But she's basically saying, hey, is there any way we can pause the live stream so we can give Winter a bath? And he's basically trying to get Bree to just give Winter a bath on stream, and she's saying no. So I have to give Bree props. We have to give her credit where credit is due, and at least she put her foot down in this situation, because that could have been really scary. There's lots of crazy people on the internet, lots of weirdos, and I'm so thankful that she at least was a good mom in that situation.
Bath time? Is there any way to pause the stream? Babe, yeah. Is there any way to pause the stream for his bath time, or like how should I do that?
I mean, I think you could put him in this.
No. My friend's TikTok got taken down when she had her son shirtless on there. Like, they do not play about that.
In this next clip, Valet and Jordan are starting their CYA campaign and basically trying to start this narrative that they're just innocent bystanders. They don't know what's going on and they're completely innocent.
But he's not my child, so I have no place to tell her what she can or what she can't do. She's gonna do what she wants to do.
At the end of the day, she's gonna do. Bree's gonna do Bree. Like, you know, it's not in the court order to fucking. It's not in the court order to not be able to bring him across state lines. She said yes. Legally, nothing's gonna happen to me.
In this next clip, Valet and Jordan are getting pulled over. Now, the cop says that they're getting pulled over for illegal tent, but in my unprofessional, unsolicited opinion, the cops are already trailing this group of influencers, and potentially they're trying to do like a wellness check or just establish who the child is with, when, and where.
What's going on, man? How you doing? Say that again? Sure, no worries.
Hey, dude, stop me for your tinted windows and you're going kind of fast, right?
Tinted windows?
Yeah.
Is it above the legal tint?
You can't have any tint at all in the front, all right?
Okay,
so
sure.
Can I see your license?
Sorry about that. Yeah, no worries, no worries.
In this next clip, Bree is on stream, on Kick, and the TTS is on. That thing is super annoying. Like, if I was Winter, I would be so annoyed. That thing is going off constantly. So basically, if you don't know how that works, viewers can give tips to have their comments read out to the person that is doing the stream. So in this case, they're leaving tips for Bree, so they can basically tell her like, hey, you're doing something illegal. I don't like you. You're a bad mom. You suck. Whatever they want to tell her. But the thing with that is, like, why are you spending your money just to tell somebody your thoughts and opinions? Like, I get it, you're frustrated, but all you're doing is buying into the rage bait. These viewers are doing exactly what Bree wants them to do. She wants them to get mad. She wants them to get enraged. So much so that you spend $1, $2, $5, $20, whatever the tip is, just so you can say how you feel. And watching these live streams on Kick, these things are going off every minute. It's one after the next, after the next, after the next. So you can be mad at Bree all you want. That's what she wants. She wants you to get so mad that you're spending your money to tell her how you feel. Bree doesn't care how you feel, but she will take your money.
You can kidnap your own kid. Parental kidnapping in LA can put you in jail for a year. Crossing state lines.
I can't go, guys. I have plans this weekend.
In this next clip, Bree is reading an email from her lawyer or from somebody. She's basically reading a document that says if she takes Winter across state lines, that motions are going to be filed, so she only has supervised visitation. And she kind of giggles about that. Like, this girl literally thinks this is a joke. She doesn't care. All she cares about, in my opinion, is the fact that she is creating content that is creating rage, that is creating more money in her bank account.
Let's see. I've seen content you shared on social media suggesting that you intend to pick Winter up and take him back to Los Angeles. Please be advised that is a violation of the court order. Should you fail to exercise the entirety of your visitation time in the state of Texas, we will be filing an ex parte motion for the immediate return of Winter for you to have professionally supervised visits only moving forward. Doesn't say that I'm going to jail, though. Just says they'll file something.
In this next clip, we get to see Jordan covering his ass once again. This guy, I swear, if you just put him in a room and just let him talk for like 10 hours straight, the dude will talk for 10 hours straight. He's also the kind of person that I feel like if you just let him talk long enough, he's going to end up telling on himself. And I think that's why Valet keeps trying to grab the mic from him. I think she's afraid he's going to say something he shouldn't, because this guy might be manipulating everybody else, but he's not manipulating me.
Of course, I booked the flight. Of course, I knew she's going to Texas to get the kid. I never said I didn't know that. What I was told was, okay, there's no court order stating she cannot take the kid out of state.
Jordan, I thought you were her manager, so you're not doing a very good job, because if she's telling you that this is how it is, as a manager, you should trust but verify. You should have read that document yourself. Obviously, she had it. Obviously, you knew what was going on. But you don't care, because if Bree's making money, you're making money.
Legally, nothing's going to happen.
Have you seen the court order?
No, of course not. People are now tagging me, and now I see it. She recorded it this morning, apparently.
He just downloaded TikTok.
I got TikTok 4 days ago, chat. Like,
he went based off what she told him, and she told him that it is okay for Winter to come here.
in fact, she said Winter was born here, so it's gonna be perfectly fine. She said, "Oh, it's my week to see the kid. There's gonna be no issue if I bring Winter here. I'm his mother." So to me, I'm not somebody who fucking studies divorce law. I'm not somebody who knows how any of this works. I don't have a fucking kid to know. And it's fucking annoying because now, okay, she's going to get arrested. She's going to lose custody of her kid. Like, is it really fucking worth it? Like, we get views so many other ways. I don't feel fucking right. Like,
Jordan, no, you don't. You guys don't get views. This storyline of Bree taking Winter from Texas to LA has raked in more than 60,000 views per stream. So you might have been making money other ways off of other views, but you're not making the kind of money that you're making now that this storyline is a reality. You made so much money off of this storyline that Kick is now sponsoring Bree.
I don't feel fucking right, like, doing this at the cost of a kid. Like, all that, like, 2K shit's funny and all, bro, but that's his son, too, you know? I'm not saying I support 2K. I support Bree all the way, but, like, you know, if someone's gonna legally do something against my son, I'm gonna have a problem with it. So if he's upset, I get it. You know, I don't think this is right. This is not right, as a matter of fact. I know it's not right. So, whatever it is, I'm gonna have to talk to Bree about it. She's very stubborn. I don't know if I'm gonna, like, get her to fucking take Winter back. If Winter is gonna stay, though, I'm gonna make sure, like, he has a really good time. We focus on him. We're not gonna be doing explicit content around Winter. Take up Universal. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out. To be honest, I just gotta fucking address Bree, and I'm tired of this shit. Like, she's gotten messy before. Like, there's shit, like, on the Jack Doherty stream, she fucking talks about, like, something that's very private to me I told her not to talk about, and she, like, fucking goes saying, "Oh, Jordan's probably gonna be mad," but says everything about my fucking personal life. Like, this isn't the first time she gets messy and fucking lies, so I don't know. It's pissing me.
What he's rambling about right here is the stream that they were on with Jack Doherty. I did actually screen record a large portion of that from Jack Doherty's streaming platform. So if you guys are interested in seeing that storyline, I actually saw the altercation between Valet and Issa in real time. I have all of those clips. So if you guys want to see that, let me know in the comments below. And do you guys hear how often that TTS system is going off? Like, it's one after another, after another, after another. I mean, they are making bank off of these tips. So I guess my motto in regards to Ashley Trevino is now going to carry over to Bree. Stop sending her money. In this next clip, it's late at night. Winter is sleeping. Bree is talking to her chat. But there's something that she says right here that kind of threw me back for a minute. She says that she's happier than she has been in a long time. I think that Bree is acting out, allegedly, in my own opinion, because of the situation with Winter. I do think that Bree loves her child. I don't think that she knows how to be a mother. And I think the situation is starting to get to her. So the Bree storyline is going to go either one of two ways. She really is going to get help, or she's going to go off on the deep end.
Who says I'm even going to be at this house in the morning? I have an apartment. Let's not forget. You cannot find me, bitch. I think this is the most happy, calm, just at peace I've been in like 2 months. So
this next clip, Bree is trying to gaslight her audience or manipulate them into thinking that 2K and her are doing a skit so that they can get their views up. But we all know by now in this storyline, and I don't think she was really fooling anybody because we all know that Bree lies all the time. But she's basically trying to sell it to us that this is all a skit, everything's fine, and everybody should just chill out.
People food lol.
Yes, he's been in on it. We're really cool. We planned this whole thing for views and drama. He wanted to push his Snapchat. I wanted to push my kick, and so we just were like, oh. He said, shut up. Okay, he's like, don't talk about my dad. Okay, I won't talk about your dad.
Anonymous tipped $1. Her fucking dumbass. Why would you bring Winter to LA when he's supposed to be in Texas?
Winter, look.
Says who?
Yeah, he's supposed to be with his mom right now. It's Bree's parenting time right now.
Anonymous tipped $1.10. Enjoy your last night with your son.
This is not the last night. We're gonna take him again.
Coca-Cola tipped $1. Hi, Winter.
In this next clip, we're back to camera shy Jordan as he continues to try to campaign at home that he's innocent, he doesn't know what's going on, and oh my gosh, you think she's in a lot of trouble? Oh no.
Said she cannot leave. Is that true? She legally cannot leave? Damn. You're saying she's in serious trouble?
Yeah.
Chat, I'm gonna be honest, I was completely misinformed on the situation. I was not told this is illegal. I actually, in fact, asked, like, hey, are you sure you're allowed to, oh, it's unmuted, okay. Are you sure you're allowed to bring her back legally without anything happening? She said, yeah, it's my week to see. I think I'm a selfish prick, I care about money, and that's all I care about. Why would I take out one of my biggest earners, have her go to jail, have to pay for her to get out, stop the earning, fuck up the flow of all our content? Like, why would I do that? I didn't even know she apparently lost while we were in Miami when she did her court case online. No, well, I did not know.
In this next clip, Bree and the gang are on their way to Universal Studios Hollywood with Winter, and she's met with some special guests in the parking lot.
Yeah, it goes straight up and then it like curves a little bit and here. It's here in Orlando.
What the fuck?
Yo, she got things to do.
Hey, John.
Just
give him room, okay?
Bro, but she got things to do this.
Just give him room.
But she got things to do.
Can we get the baby?
Wait, what? Holy shit.
Nah, bro, it's just people trolling. It's because we live streaming.
Holy shit. They're arresting Bree right now.
Dude, we don't know if she's getting arrested.
Send you my location. Come here, bro. Come here, 1 second.
What the fuck?
Wait, what?
Yo, free Bree.
Wait, whoa.
Hey guys, just back up.
Yo, free Bree.
Stand right there. Guys.
Yeah, bro.
Thank you so much, Danny, for the chili.
I guess you weren't lying, chat.
Bree 1, cop 0.
Wait, are you on my
Winter. What do you have to say about all this? Winter, what are your
He
words?
wants to
Let's
go
go, Winter.
to get a fucking cinnamon bun.
Chat, hey, all right, we'll protect him from here. No one let him.
L chat.
All right, now Winter.
In this next clip, 2K is saying that Bree being detained at Universal Studios has nothing to do with him because he has bigger, better plans set in motion. And I do kind of believe him right here. I do think that concerned people in the chat are the ones that called the cops and asked for a wellness check. And I believe this because they took Bree and the baby off to the side. I think that they were probably asking Bree questions and checking out the baby to make sure the baby was, you know, healthy, no injuries, not dehydrated, had liquids, whatever they do in wellness checks. So I do believe that 2K had nothing to do with that, but don't worry, 2K does have a plan to get Winter back.
So when the cops detained her, I don't know why they even detained her. I didn't call for that. I had my other mission going on.
This next clip, Bree is showing us an email or a screenshot of a document that's basically telling us all what we already know. The visitation was supposed to be in Texas, and she's not supposed to cross state lines. Now, it may not say that verbatim, but I mean, come on, Bree. You know what it means. If it says visitation is in Texas and you're in LA, you obviously broke the law. Stop sending her money.
Stupid. Anyways, all visitation with, this is a court order, all visitation with the minor Winter is to occur in the state of Texas. It does not say Dallas County, Garland County, fucking buttfuck nowhere Dallas. It just says the state of Texas. Then I can take him to Corpus if I wanted.
Bree, you're not that dumb. The last time I checked, LA is not in Texas, so girl, what are you talking about? You sound so stupid right there. In my opinion. In this next clip, allegedly, Bree hasn't changed Winter since she's had him, but what I want you to pay attention to is how much people are tipping her just to tell her what they think about her.
Thank you. This baby's really heavy.
Anonymous tipped $5. Jordan, I sent you the video on TikTok of her reading the court order online 1 day ago. Anonymous tipped $5. Jordan, you do not have to be served court papers after the initial filings.
In this next clip, 2K is talking about a law in California that basically says if you use a minor child for monetary gain on social media, that you have to pay that child. And he's basically saying that he's going to get a lawyer so that his son can be properly paid for all of the views that he brought in. And like I said earlier in this video, Winter was bringing in over 60,000 views. If you thought that nasty lie that Ashley Trevino did a few weeks ago was getting a lot of views, it doesn't compare to the amount of views that Winter was bringing in during this time frame.
So look, I'm sure y'all found out the good news. I didn't even announce it to y'all. But there's a new California law, right? And y'all know how they have the #1 kick going on. Apparently it's the #1 kick. That's fire, bro. Congratulations. But there's this law called the Coogan Law. It's for protections to minors featured in social media content, effective January 1st, 2025. So basically, I'm not asking Briana, I'm not asking E-Tay, Tutu, whatever you want to call him. I'm not asking Jordan to give my son a percentage. I'm telling y'all are gonna give my son a percentage. I'm gonna get my son an attorney, and he gonna take y'all ass to court. And then, this don't got nothing to do with child support. Winter is a minor. He's a baby, and y'all are profiting off of him. And the Coogan Law and California Acts protects that. You know, it prevents you guys making money off of him without giving him his cut. And, well, I'm not gonna let y'all take money away from my son. So, we're gonna figure out how much y'all are making on Kick. You won't be able to hide it from me. Please don't play with me. Yeah. So, and I'm also hearing that everybody got the good news about I'm gonna be seeing Winter tomorrow. I'm gonna be getting Winter tomorrow. I'm gonna be taking him back home. So yeah, I just wanted to come on here and celebrate with you guys.
But what do you guys think about this situation between Bree and 2K? Do you think that Bree is just a misunderstood mom who loves her son and wants to spend time with him back in her hometown, or at least the town she's living in right now? Or do you think that Bree is an unfit mother who doesn't care about her son, his best interests, and his well-being? Make sure you let me know in the comments below. That's going to be it for today's video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. And if you want to stay up to date on all things internet drama, make sure you like and subscribe so you never miss a video. Until next time,